Thanks for joining us for the September edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine. I'm Brianna Strung.
And I'm Jim Hamill. And September is the month where we focus on picking up the Poconos, especially September 25th, Pick Up the Poconos Day, where you can head to pickupthepoconos.com, sign up to clean up an area in all 4 of our counties.
From the roads to the river, we're also following a group of volunteers as they clean up the Delaware River. It's an annual event. More to come on that in just a few minutes.
But first, we want to show you what's been making headlines in the Poconos.
We're super excited to kind of be part of the buzz and the excitement in the area.
Raise your glass and toast to a brand new business in Honesdale, as seen in this story from BRC TV 13. Wine Lounge on Main is now open with easy access to downtown shops and restaurants. The Wine Lounge and Tasting Room is an extension of the Three Hammers Winery main location in Hawley.
St. Luke's Monroe campus near Stroudsburg is expanding its operation.
A multi-million-dollar addition will be built at the current facility in Stroud Township.
WNEP TV had the story of St. Luke's Monroe campus adding on to its Bartonsville location with 36 surgery beds and growth for outpatient services. The project will cost $85 million for the 4-story addition that doubles the Monroe campus size, wrapping up in 2024.
Some big news highlighted by WFMZ TV. Airbnb released a list of the top 10 most profitable areas for Airbnb hosts, and the Poconos made the cut at number 7. Some others on the list: Atlanta, Phoenix, LA, and the Smoky Mountains.
And it's been a doubly good month for Woodloch Resort. First, Forbes mentioned the Country Club at Woodloch Springs as one of the top eastern golf courses with an artistic design, including the signature 14th hole with a tee shot over Hell's Gate Gorge. Then, Woodloch Resort was again selected as USA Today's 10 Best Family Resort for 2021. Woodloch fended off Dollywood and others to keep the top honor at its family-owned, family-focused resorts in the northern Pocono Mountains. Congratulations, Woodloch.
Chris, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us. So good to see you.
WTAJ-TV spoke with Chris Barrett, President and CEO of the Pocono Mountains Visitors Bureau, about everything our 4-county region has to offer. From indoor water parks to small towns, great fall foliage to amazing restaurants and wineries, the Poconos is the place to be. Every year, millions of people use the Delaware River for recreation, including swimming, boating, and fishing. But while people are using this resource, it's also important to give back to it. Ernie and Edna Olszewski founded Kittatinny Canoes in the Delaware Water Gap in 1941. They were the first to offer river trips on the Delaware, a now popular activity in the Poconos.
And so this fellow said, Ernie, do you think you could throw one of your canoes on your pickup truck and take us up the river and drop us off so we can paddle down with the current instead of just around here? He said, sure. And that's how it all started.
Ruth Jones is the Olszewski's daughter. The now 88-year-old spent her childhood on the river.
It was my playground, my playmate, my best friend.
As business grew and more people started using the river, Ruth noticed lots of trash.
And especially beer cans. And Bud was king of the river.
In 1990, she organized the first on and under the Delaware River cleanup, which became an annual tradition hosted by Kittatinny Canoes. The 2-day summer event spans from New York to the Poconos.
You can't keep taking from a resource without giving something back. This is our way of giving back.
Bob and Kathy Jackson are among the dedicated volunteers who climb into a canoe and help clean up every year.
It's great because not only is it something to do together, but it's like coming back to see, friends and family.
David McMichael is another longtime volunteer. He brought along his brothers and 9-year-old grandson.
You get younger people doing it, so when the older people can't do it anymore, they can take over.
Over the last 31 years, more than 9,500 volunteers have removed 467 tons of trash from the Delaware River. That includes 8,900 pounds of aluminum cans and 9,200 tires.
Yesterday we found a bullhorn, and that was different. You find tackle boxes, fishing poles, kitchen sinks, bathroom fixtures, everything. It's amazing what you find out there.
This year's cleanup is bittersweet for Ruth. A new company bought her family business.
It was time. My son's ready to retire. I'm retired. But it's like selling your kid. It's hard.
Northgate Resorts, also a family-owned company based in Grand Rapids, Michigan, will keep the name Kittatinny and vows to continue holding this beloved cleanup.
This river, offers so much to the local community and the local economy. By us keeping it clean, fresh, and clean for our people enjoying the river and for our wildlife, it's very important to us.
Although some things are changing, the River Queen will continue her reign. Ruth wants to offer support to Northgate Resorts and plans to continue attending her summer cleanups.
Absolutely. And when I'm not here anymore, if I go upstairs, I'm going to look for a river to clean up.
For Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.
Still to come on Pocono Mountains Magazine, leaf peeping on the railroad. How you can see the vibrant fall foliage from the luxury of this excursion train. Plus, lake life. How you can maximize your fun when you're visiting Lake Wallenpaupack.
Coming up, let's celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month with my friends Joshua and Caleb. Caleb and Joshua.
2020, it was certainly challenging, but now there's light at the end of the tunnel, and that light is certainly bright. Enjoy our world-renowned water parks, classic resorts, breathtaking views, fabulous food. 2021 has arrived. We are back better than ever. Let's enjoy it. Find your enjoyment waiting at PoconoMountains.com.
We're trying to see Chris and Molly.
Yeah, they're so busy with this magazine.
Kevin, I need you.
Yeah, Molly, it's the third year and we did it.
Yeah, third time's the charm. We're showing even more great restaurants, outdoor adventures, and girls' getaways. And all the new stuff.
Yeah, new stuff.
Why not get your own copy of Pocono Mountains Magazine at PoconoMountains.com.
Hola! We are going to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. Not everybody is from Mexico or Puerto Rico. We are 21 Latin countries. I am from Spain, and today I am going to introduce you some local Poconovians that are from other Hispanic countries.
Me fui de allí muy lejos, queriéndome alejar.
As Latin countries, we have many similarities, our language, our love of people, our openness, food and music. But we also have many unique things. Today we're going to discover some of them through some local friends that will transport us to their original countries, Guatemala, Ecuador and Colombia, and also a glimpse of Puerto Rico with my favorite twins. Elvis Herrera is a young Latin man who comes a long way since his rough beginnings as an immigrant. He went to college and now works as a sound tech for Vision Church in Strasbourg.
I'm from Guatemala. I came when I was 11 years old. I came with my dad. I've had a good career so far. I'm a videographer, I'm a musician, so I'm just blessed to be able to do that, right? And still looking to grow and go farther and see where this takes me.
Hi, Christina. I'm Dr. Dillon.
Dr. Maria Dillon Espinosa is a medical doctor with a career that in her country is pursued more by men than women. But her parents and church opened up her passion to help others by becoming a doctor.
I'm from Ecuador, that's just below Colombia, from the coast, from a port from Guayaquil, one of the main cities. Both of my parents, since I was very young, they tried to push me to kind of break the mold. My mom was very insistent that I had to be a very independent woman. I had a lot of people in church also that inspired me to become a physician.
Marta Liliana has her own housekeeping company and is a singer too. She came to the Poconos over 32 years ago And after living in other places, she came back. Her love for the Poconos is a reminder of her native Colombia.
I just love the peace, the trees. Everything here is beautiful, like in Colombia.
Food is a big part of our Hispanic cultures, and it's more than rice and beans.
It's not only that, but sometimes we have bandeja paisa. It has rice and beans, but we do soups like sancocho, ajiaco, caldo de gallina.
Half of my family is from Salvador too. Pupusas, they're amazing, you know, and many people haven't eaten them. Or like the tamales that we make in Guatemala.
Tuna. Our tuna is the best one in the country. Whenever I have family members coming here, they bring tuna by the bucket.
Dr. Dilon Espinosa and Marta Liliana came here as adults, and they share with us some precious traditions that they cherish.
We do have during New Year's kind of like a firework tradition where we burn a lot of stuff. We kind of burn the bad spirits and any bad luck from the year behind.
My friends, my music friends, that's what I more miss.
Why?
Because every weekends we do some music in any other house and it's so happy.
Let's discover how they all share and celebrate their unique roots.
Our culture, the music, our food.
One thing that we all have in common, I guess, is that hard work mentality that we all share. And, you know, we're all Latinos and we help each other out.
We have a lot more in common that we think than what we know. We're just a lot more alike. And it's always nice to meet other people and enjoy their cultures too.
And here I am with the future generation of Latinos. What are your names?
I'm Joshua. And I'm Caleb.
How old are you?
We're 11.
Who's the oldest?
Definitely me, by a minute.
And who is your favorite Hispanic leader?
My mom, Demary Bonilla Rodriguez.
And what is your favorite Hispanic destination?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Mine is too. Come and celebrate with us.
Hispanic Heritage Month.
Venga a celebrarlo con nosotros. Cristina Luna, Pocono Television Network.
Hey, it's Jim Hamill, and here's my family, Cagney Prudence and my wife Melody, and we figured what better way to spend time together than heading to the brew farm at 2nd District in the Pocono Mountains. Come along as we hit the Pocono beverage trail. The brew farm is just a short drive from Honesdale, which makes it a perfect opportunity to get out of town and experience the beauty of the Poconos. So we're here. Melody, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, we're ready to go.
It is a really special property. It's really beautiful, way up here on the hill. Lots of great views all around. We have multiple different areas on the property to hang out. Cool little shaded areas that are out in the sun with amazing views. You can hang out by the water, by our pond.
It's very nice. It's not that warm of a day, so we're not sitting in the sun. We're just here relaxing. The kids are off playing. We've got 5 kids here with us, and I have not seen any of them for more than 5 minutes the entire time we were here because they're having a ball.
Coming up, robots have taken over Stroudsburg. We'll show you what it's all about.
And going down the river for a week in August. Go along for the Delaware River Sojourn, all ahead on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
All the existing things to do in the Pocono Mountains cannot be shown in 15 seconds. You'll just have to book your stay with us and find out.
Inside this 54,000 square foot building is your one-stop shop for all things motorcycles. Pocono Mountain Harley-Davidson has everything from Harley merchandise to a full custom shop where your dream ride can come to life with help from the legendary Rick Petco. Visit PoconoHD.com, where it's better in the mountains.
Hey, it's Jim Hamill, and as summertime is winding down, fall is just around the corner, and so one of the best ways to view all that spectacular fall foliage is aboard the Stourbridge line. Based here in Honesdale, headed to Hawley. Let's get all aboard for a trip on the Stourbridge line.
All aboard!
From the second you step off the platform and onto the train cars, the Stourbridge line takes you on an excursion unlike any other.
Now Honesdale's known as the birthplace of the American Railroad.
There's the friendly folks who help you enjoy the ride too, including conductor Tim Wright.
Oh, we're looking forward to all the people. You know, we love seeing people coming out to check out the leaves, the beautiful northern Poconos we have here. And along with that, we have different families through generation to generation have come up here in October to go visit the Poconos and ride the train, so we love seeing all our passengers on board.
The Stourbridge line leaves from downtown Honesdale and heads towards Hawley along the Lackawaxen River, giving everyone a great look at the amazing Pocono views through the window. And soon, those leaves will be changing color for fall foliage train rides, and October is always peak season for the autumn colors around here.
We usually say, historically, Columbus Day weekend, the middle of October is peak for us. All depend, again, Mother Nature, all depends, but typically that middle of October is some of our busiest times because the leaves are usually just peak.
Passengers pay one price and get to sit back for round trips for everything from 1 hour to 3.5 hours long, catching glimpses of all kinds of wildlife.
Turkeys, duck, geese, you know, bald eagles, bears, the occasional kayaker or fisherman out in the Lackawaxen River too.
And eagles' nests. Bald eagles have been spotted often along the Lackawaxen River, and many times they're just the icing on the cake.
They can check out all the shops, the businesses, everything we got going on. And for us, Columbus Day weekend kicks off our pumpkin patch train that we do as well. So that's one of our favorite trains. So we go down to our grove to get off the train. Kids will be able to pick out a pumpkin. We have some other activities, cider and donuts available for purchase. And that's just a great fall activity for families that we've added to our roster of this train.
And when fall transitions to winter, the train keeps chugging along with Santa rides and a full schedule of more than 300 excursions each year, all year. Plus, if you ride the train, you can show your ticket at certain shops and restaurants in downtown Honesdale to get a discount. And there's lots of spots where you can find something for everyone. Take a look.
When you get off the train, come up to Gather. We have something for everybody. We have clothes, we have baby gifts, we have fun, quirky gifts. Hoping that we could find something for everybody on your wish list. But we're also right located in Maud Alley. There's a couple other great stores as well there also. And once you get off the train, you can come up here and show your train ticket and get 10% off your purchase. We're open every day.
Well, we are a gift shop. We also carry housewares, tableware, flatware, men's items, children, through teen, women's, mainly pillows, and we try to keep something for everybody. Most of our things are for the holidays, for birthdays, and you know, for someone special that you love.
36 years since 1985, and we are so excited to be here.
We have so much unique merchandise. You can do anything from jewelry to clothing to humorous candles. A lot of people like the mosaic lamps, the chandeliers. And you can come in and buy. I have closeouts on Webkins, $5. Makes the kids happy while mom and dad are shopping around and doing their gift shopping, whether it's for fall birthdays or thinking ahead to Christmas.
Honesdale is a very friendly place that loves the arts, that loves music.
Oh, it's amazing what we have here, and it's not just shopping. We have little eateries, boutiques, breweries, wineries. I mean, Honesdale is the go-to town these days, and I'm so excited that we've grown and blossomed into what we have to offer now.
Coming up, it's National Recovery Month. We'll introduce you to an organization whose year-round mission is helping those battling substance abuse. And a local farm with strong community roots. We'll show you what's cooking at Pocono Organics.
Your health has never been more important. That's why Lehigh Valley Health Network is making it easier than ever to take control with MyLVHN, your digital health partner. MyLVHN allows you to schedule appointments right from the palm of your hand, message your doctor questions, and even see an LVHN provider from the comfort of your home through video visits. With MyLVHN, you have on-demand access to your health anytime, anywhere. To learn more or to sign up, visit lvhn.org/mylvhn.
Welcome back to Pocono Mountains Magazine. I'm Brianna Strunk. We are at the East Stroudsburg University studio with three panelists talking about National Recovery Month, which spans the entire month of September. Here to talk more about it is Jamie Drake, Executive Director of the Carbon-Monroe-Pike Drug and Alcohol Commission, Ken Gustafson, a board member with the commission, and over here we have Carolyn Williams, who is a recovery specialist with the commission and will also be sharing her personal story of recovery coming up in just a few minutes. Thank you, all three of you, for being here today. So first, let's start with Jamie. Talk to us about what is National Recovery Month.
So National Recovery Month is really about celebrating those successes. It's, you know, in the work that we do, it is very difficult always dealing with the problems that people have and the struggles. And this is a way to celebrate those folks who have achieved recovery, but also giving hope to those people that are still struggling that they can get there too. And also for families who, you know, are in this with their loved one and thinking, wow, how does it get better? They get to see those folks who have turned their life around.
And what exactly does the commission do for families and people throughout the Pocono Mountains?
So the Drug and Alcohol Commission, we're called the Single County Authority, and we're responsible for coordinating all drug and alcohol efforts in our counties, as well as providing funding for the uninsured to get help, which is a big key thing, because many people don't realize that there's funding available for people who don't have insurance to get help for drug and alcohol issues.
That's an important point. And like Jamie said, National Recovery Month, it's a time of celebration and hope. So part of that is organizing events throughout the month of September. So Ken, tell us a little bit about those events.
Oh yeah, we're very excited for the events that we have scheduled in Monroe County. We have a walk that's going to be at the end of the month at East Stroudsburg University. We'll have 30 plus providers there sharing information, sharing resources. We'll have people sharing their stories as part of the program. And we also have a butterfly release during the program to remember the lives that we've lost over the past year. So a great time for people to come out, but that's just one element of it. It's really about celebrating people in recovery. So like Jamie said, it's a journey, it's a struggle, but when people get to the other side of that journey, we want to be there to support them and to help them. So that's our big event at the end of the month at East Stroudsburg University. But we also at the Stroudsburg Wesleyan Church, we have what we call a pinwheel display, where we show pinwheels for each of the lives that have been lost over the last 5 years. And unfortunately in Monroe County, it's 299 lives. So for every one of those lives, there's a family member, there's friends. So we want to provide opportunities for them to go and remember their loved ones and to actually celebrate them, celebrate the lives that they had. And then again, great partner at Stroudsburg Wesleyan Church. During the middle of the month, we'll have a candlelight vigil it's around praying and again, the hope of recovery. So those are some of the things we have. But the biggest thing this year that we're going to be doing is we're going to be lighting up the county purple. So right now we're looking for business partners, community partners, anybody that might be watching this program that's interested in putting a purple light at their house or in their business, just to create awareness about Recovery Month. So purple's the color of recovery, so that's what we want to celebrate.
And can they get lights from the commission, or is it something that you encourage them to go out on their own, put at their home or their business to show support?
Yeah, I think for this year, I think we have some lights, but we're actually encouraging people. You can get them at Lowe's or at Home Depot, or you can order them through some online services. You can always reach out to our team too through Jamie, and we'll see what we have. But again, we're really excited though, because St. Luke's is going to be lighting up their Bartonsville campus purple, and the commissioners are going to be lighting up the courthouse purple. So, and I think you guys at the Visitors Bureau are going to do the same. So we're pretty excited to have those partners already on board.
And Ken, Jamie, there are other events happening throughout the Poconos for National Recovery Month. So if people want to check those out, how can they do so? Where can they find more information?
So all our events will be on our webpage for Carbon Monroe Pike Drug and Alcohol Commission. So visit Facebook and check them out.
Great. And one of the amazing things about the commission is that if you want help and you're starting that journey to recovery, even if you're in the very early stages, you'll probably meet Carolyn at the commission, and she can help you and talk to you. She's a recovery specialist. But the amazing thing about Carolyn is that she is in recovery. She has been for 9 years. So when you talk to her, you're able to relate. So tell us about your role and how you help people.
Sure. So my role, I work with the commission, and I'm there in our offices at the outpatient level. I can go into the community and meet clients where they're at. So my role though is that I am in recovery, and I can support and understand those struggles one-on-one, and I'm there to support you through the barriers of what recovery, sometimes it's not easy, things don't just come, and there's, there's struggles like finding employment with a criminal background, trying to find insurance to go and do different medical appointments. So I'm there to support them, to help them to find those resources out in the community, link them up with people that are like them, that care and know the struggles, and also provide that hope that recovery is there and possible, and I can link them with people who will continue to help them in their journey.
And do you find that because you can relate to them and offer firsthand advice, real world advice, do you find that you're able to make a connection with those people who really need help?
Yes, and I think for the client to themselves, they're a little more comfortable knowing that I've been there, been down that road, have struggled, and still now can live in recovery. And I think that provides hope, and even that I am someone who lives in the county, or I have, also found recovery in the same area that they're in.
And tell us a little bit about your personal story, Carolyn.
Well, my story doesn't start right off with recovery. I think recovery is something, it involves healing. And, for me, I struggled for 4 years in and out of rehabs, treatment centers. Even our own commission, I went for services through outpatient services and struggled for about 4 years until I finally did find recovery. And what helped me find recovery was that I didn't realize that there was a community of supports out there for me. I didn't realize that I didn't have to do this alone. That there were people out there that truly wanted to help me and see me succeed. And to me, I think that made a difference the last time around coming out of a treatment center. I had been struggling with heroin addiction for, like I said, 4 years, and coming out and knowing that there was that community to support me this time around really made a difference. I sat down, I went into an outpatient program, and from there I got involved in support groups that are in the community and able to help. And I gravitated towards people that showed me that love and compassion and didn't give up hope, so.
And you're truly a success story, and 9 years, you've been in recovery. So how are you doing now? You said you have a family, and it seems like that you're really thriving.
Yes, I love my family. My family is number one. And you know, besides my own children, my parents never gave up on me and my addiction or my recovery now, and they still continue to support me. And I get teary-eyed because I think that sometimes when you don't have that support, it's harder to recover. And you know, my family now, I've been able to be a mother to my children and show them that drugs and alcohol don't have to be involved in order to live life. And they know that. They know that's part of my story. They understand that recovery is a huge thing for myself and my husband.
That's amazing. People are watching this and maybe they see that there's a problem in their lives and they want to learn more about recovery, or they're interested in starting those beginning steps, or maybe someone's watching who has a family member who needs help. Any advice that you could recommend for them?
My first thing would be never give up hope. Always continue to get up and keep trying. Sometimes it can feel, you can feel hopeless, and I want you to continue and push, because this is life or death. The disease, you know, ultimately wants us dead. And I think it's very important to continue to fight, even if it seems so hard. And for family members, I would encourage you to continue to support your loved ones, and know that there is community resources out there. There's resources for families. There's resources for the person with substance abuse themselves. So gravitate towards those resources that are available, and really take your life back, gain that recovery.
Really important advice. Thank you so much for sharing your personal story as well. Really inspirational. Jamie, any final thoughts that you want to leave with the viewers?
I think, you know, the important thing that we try to communicate to everyone is that recovery matters, and it also is possible for people. No matter who you are, where you are, it is possible, and our agency is here in any way we can to take every step to work with you to get there.
And Ken, final question for you. So a lot of different information on the website about events coming up. Are these events geared towards the whole community or just a certain group of people?
No, it's actually our theme this year is recovery is for everyone, every individual, every family, every community. So we know that recovery is a community process. Carolyn had shared with that all the support that she got. So yeah, this is for everybody. We want people to come. We want them to learn. We want them to celebrate. And just, you know, really take advantage of the opportunities to support people that are in recovery on that journey.
And Jamie, final thought for you. What is a good number for people to call if they're interested in finding out more information or want to take those first steps toward recovery?
We have a 24-hour hotline number, and that's 1-866-824-3578.
Ken, Jamie, Carolyn, thank you so much for being here today. September, again, the entire month, National Recovery Month. We'll be right back.
Thanks for watching Pocono Mountains Magazine. We are out here on Lake Wallenpaupack to give you an idea of what lake life is all about. Stay tuned, the story right after this.
St. Luke's knows that trust is the foundation of all relationships. It's earned over time. It's the type of relationship you should have with your healthcare team. While our healthcare needs are different, one thing is constant. St. Luke's is focused on building a lasting relationship with you, earning your trust and putting your well-being first. When it comes to great healthcare, trust is essential. St. Luke's, the care you trust, now more than ever.
These are the Pocono Mountains, 2,400 square miles of unparalleled majestic beauty. The American bald eagle calls these mountains home. This heaven on earth was created for all of us to enjoy our lives and our place with nature. But littering is a problem.
We found this place clean and green. Let's keep it that way.
Please help. Go to pickupthepoconos.com.
Organics is one of North America's largest regenerative organic farms, known for the fresh produce growing in the fields and the greenhouses. But this property is also family friendly, a place for your family to come for a fun and educational experience. With 38,000 square feet of greenhouse space and 380 acres of fields, Pocono Organics in Long Pond grows bigger by the year.
This year we have a ton of eggplant, potatoes, a lot of lettuce, microgreens.
The fresh fruits, vegetables, and herbs, all for sale at this on-site market and cafe. That includes a line of CBD products made from hemp grown on the farm. You can even enjoy a true farm-to-fork meal, whipped up by executive chef Lindsay McLean. She was a season 20 winner of Food Network's hit show, Chopped.
So everything we have that comes fresh out of our greenhouses is in our market.
Pocono Organics will hold its second annual Fall Fest in late September. It's an opportunity for families to come out and experience the farm.
We're looking at activities for the kids, hay, maze, sack races, alpacas, petting zoo, lots of spectacular food.
Including the Wobblin' Goblin, which is basically Thanksgiving dinner in a sandwich.
Served hot and fresh right out of the kitchen here at the farm.
And the newest free event, Farm Tales, is offered every Monday through late October. Kids between ages 3 and 6 are invited to the farm for story time, followed by activities, games, or crafts that explore that week's farming theme.
So we're going to do all kinds of cool readings and story time related to what we do here, which is farming, composting, vegetables, produce, healthy eating, healthy living.
As you cut your garlic and your ginger, you can set it on your tray.
This fall, Pocono Organics is bringing back cooking classes for adults and kids.
So we've done all kinds of really cool stuff, and it's a fun date night. It's a fun afternoon for the kids.
The farm also gives back to the community, most recently donating strawberries to the East Stroudsburg Area School District.
And that's the kind of stuff we love to do and what we're here for.
Pocono Organics has a lot to offer. Check it all out on PoconoOrganics.com.
And the business here is multifaceted, and so much so that sometimes it's hard to pinpoint on exactly what we do for folks.
A local farm planting deep community roots. For the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.
Hey, it's Jim Hamill, and we are here at Lake Wallenpaupack. And for anybody who wants to find out what there is to do on the big lake, come right here to the Lake Wallenpaupack Visitor Center on Route 6 near Hawley. The info specialist can help find what you want to find to do while you're here. And today, we're headed to Paupack Hills to play some golf, and then we're going to hit up Pocono Action Sports on the lake. Come on along. Our first stop on the day is Paupack Hills, just off Route 507 at the southern end of Lake Wallenpaupack. And it's so much more than just a golf course.
That's what we're thriving for, is to be the course of Lake Wallenpaupack. And we want everybody to come up here, enjoy the dining, enjoy the golf, enjoy the weather, enjoy the lake, and just kind of marry them all together and just have a great day up here.
All right, guys, welcome. My name's Jack.
We found a bachelor party heading out on a round of 18 holes on this late summer day. Golfers of all levels can play Paupack Hills.
It is typical mountain course, so there are a lot of elevation changes. So you have some doglegs, some elevation changes, and some tight fairways. But overall, it's a very playable course for the avid golfer to the novice golfer.
I mean, where else in the Poconos can you get a view of the third biggest lake in Pennsylvania, wildlife, and tee shots like this?
We have some of the best views in the area from some of our signature holes, and you could just see for miles, and the foliage is absolutely stunning.
And once you've conquered the course, you can head to the clubhouse for some delicious food and drink, all overlooking the 18th hole and the lake.
Look at behind me. I mean, it's so gorgeous. The staff is friendly. The food is really good. I just think it's a little bit of a hidden secret.
Jeanette Liddy oversees the banquets and the restaurant. Both are open to the public, and especially anyone looking to stay, golf, dine, and get transportation between it all.
We have rentals, so if you want to stay with us and be shuttled around and have your pick between this restaurant and, the boathouse, good stuff.
After lunch, it was time to head out on Lake Wallenpaupack, and Pocono Action Sports at Lighthouse Harbor Marina had us covered. The marina on Route 507 has rentals of big boats and small, motors, and self-propelled.
We have pontoon boats, we have ski boats, we have fishing boats, we also have kayaks and paddle boards, and we just added a canoe as well.
10 people can fit on pontoon boats, 6 on ski boats, and then it's full throttle out onto the lake.
So with Pocono Action Sports here at Lake Wallenpaupack, you don't need to bring your own boat, you don't need to bring your own wakeboard. You just need to bring yourself, like our intern Justin here, and have a gnarly time.
And if you're as tough as Justin, well, maybe you can try holding on as the tube flips over the wake.
I love being able to accommodate everybody and get everybody out there to do stuff like that. I think it's awesome. Everybody's always so excited. They're on vacation. It's a great environment. Our staff is very happy and peppy as well, so we keep that environment going just to keep a fun, good time going.
Under new ownership, Pocono Action Sports will be adding to its fleet in the coming year, new boats, and extra attention to keeping things fresh for renters looking to experience all the fun that can be had on the big lake. Well, the season winds down mid-September, but if you want to experience the lake this way, check out PoconoActionSports.com for next year.
I think all of us love working on the lake and getting to be there for people that are having a good time on their vacation. So it's a good time. Lake life is awesome.
Paupack Hills and Pocono Action Sports, just two of the many great ways you can experience lake life here in the Pocono Mountains. Jim Hamill for the Pocono Television Network on Lake Wallenpaupack.
ESU today, med school tomorrow. ESU today, law school tomorrow. ESU today, entrepreneur tomorrow. ESU today, exercise physiologist tomorrow. ESU today, success tomorrow. East Stroudsburg University, where warriors belong.
Where else can you find funk, Broadway, soul, folk, and many more fresh musical discoveries, as well as storytelling evenings featuring top talent? Well, it's at Harmony in the Woods in Hawley, Pennsylvania. Harmony in the Woods, where performance is in our nature.
Crosswalks throughout Stroudsburg are getting a pop of color. The next step, stencil work, will bring the crosswalks to life with different designs and themes. You'll also see in downtown Stroudsburg lots of murals on the sides of buildings. It's all part of the borough's artsy feel, and adding to that is a new art exhibit across the street. Jack Swersey has an impressive vintage toy collection at his home in Tannersville. Among his collectibles, this Milton Berle wind-up toy car, a Lil Abner dog patch band, and these antique robots.
And they're colorful and they're fun.
Jack merged his love for robots and photo art to create his newest series, Robots Gone Wild in Stroudsburg. Throughout September, his art exhibit is displayed for all to see on Main Street.
Oh, this is an absolute thrill.
Jack started this project by taking photos of his robots and businesses throughout Stroudsburg. He then cut out backgrounds and edited everything together to tell a story. His personal favorite, this piece on Dunkelberger's Sports Outfitter.
Well, I've been doing this now for, I would say, probably about 6 or 7 months. Some of these images could be done in, a few hours. Others, I would lament over for several days until I got it right.
This display window is a dedicated space to showcase the talent of local artists. The window was permanently donated to Pocono Arts Council.
We support artists, arts organizations, we give out grants, we offer exhibitions, and we try to promote arts and culture in the Pocono region and beyond.
Pocono Arts Council is located up on the 4th floor of this county building on Main Street in Stroudsburg.
And our downtown presence is the window that's behind me. So we do try to be present as much as we can in the downtown.
Before becoming involved with the local arts scene, Jack was a professional comedian. He served as opening act for many famous performers, including the Beach Boys, Perry Como, and Weird Al Yankovic. After retiring from comedy, Jack's passion for art began, with a little nudge from his wife, who's also an artist.
And Jill said to me, well, why don't you buy a camera? And I said, all right, I'll buy a camera. So I bought a camera. Didn't know what I was going to do with it. It just kind of worked its way into what I'm doing now.
From the comedy club to the camera. Funny how things work out. For the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.
Hi again, it's Jim Hamill here along the Delaware River. Across the river here is Lackawaxen, and this right here is the Roebling Aqueduct Bridge, a piece of history here along the beautiful and scenic Delaware River. And for years now, folks have come up this far, even higher north, to take a journey all the way south through the Delaware Water Gap on their way to Philadelphia for the annual Delaware River Sojourn. And we wanted to take you along for part of the journey. It's bright and early on day 3 of the Delaware River Sojourn 2021 at the Northeast Wilderness Experience campground north of Honesdale. And these sojourners are getting ready to get back on the water.
Welcome to the Delaware Sojourn. You've come to one of the most beautiful places, in my opinion, in the world.
Dozens of paddlers have set out on the annual journey downriver to commune with nature and one another.
Super relaxing. I didn't actually realize how relaxing it was until I was in the kayak, and I was just like, wow. It's like the breeze, the gentle rocking of the kayak, and I was just like at peace.
Daniel James from New Jersey says he was itching to get back into a kayak on the Delaware and is so happy he signed up for this experience of a lifetime.
Definitely got to put it on your bucket list. Definitely on your bucket list, like soon to be crossed off.
Can you raise your hand if you're brand spanking new here today?
Following a safety briefing, canoers and kayakers made their way to the launch site, heading out on a 9-mile trip with Class 1 rapids. Stephanie and Michael Jerome are from the Philadelphia suburbs and are relatively new to the Sojourn.
We're just getting out to see a river with no construction roads, not hearing any motorcycles and cars, seeing the bald eagles. It's been phenomenal. It's so peaceful and tranquil out here, and I think everybody needs to take a little of this in every once in a while.
Stephanie's dad is the veteran of the family, having gone for the Sojourn for many years, and he keeps coming back.
Just the natural beauty around here. The upper Delaware, it's not very settled, so it's pretty primitive, and you see eagles and deer, and you meet great people up here too.
Let me know when you're ready, Andy.
When it was finally time to get moving, Dan Corrigan with Northeast Wilderness Experience was there to see the Sojourners on their way, just like his crew is for the entire week's journey.
The neat thing about the program is there's a lot of people that have been doing this program a lot longer than I have. You know, in 20 years plus they've been involved in the program. Then for us, being in here the last 10 years, we've met a lot of good people, a lot of great friends we made along the way, and we do get a lot of new people as well.
The Sojourn paddles by day and camps riverside by night. Keeping the river natural and pristine is one of the missions of the Delaware River Sojourn and those involved year after year, to continue building those bonds between people and nature.
And the conservation of the river corridor up here is super important to us. In the upper part of the Delaware, we really don't see a huge amount of people up here all the time, so when you are on the river, you're out here a lot of times, you know, by yourself, or if you are with a group, there's no other groups around you, so you really do get a sense of privacy along with the kind of an intimate relationship with the river when you're out here, so it's a nice thing to have.
Jim Hamill for the Pocono Television Network on the Delaware River. It must have been an amazing journey for all those folks on the Sojourn this year on the Delaware River here, headed from way up north in the Poconos all the way down to Philadelphia.
That looked like so much fun, a peaceful day on the river. And hey, don't forget to sign up for Pick Up the Poconos Day on Saturday, September 25th. Rain or shine, we're offering road cleanup locations throughout the 4 counties. So we hope to see you there. Sign up on pickupthepoconos.com.
And also head to PoconoTelevision.com. Follow us at Pocono TV Network on social media, and we'll see you next month on Pocono Mountains Magazine.